on Stand Up. And a Checkpoint and Chill, we're going to be talking about recent PoE updates and the Nintendo Switch 2 that's just been recently brought up, and also might touch on a little bit of the spring season of anime that just started. And our sidebar conversation, of course, is going to be how men feel about makeup and BBLs. And of course, the last segment, as always, Crash Out Corner. So let's go ahead and get this thing started with Ring and Arena. And we're going to go ahead and get into the March Madness.
All right, so I got a little bit on March Madness, but before I do that, I got to give a shout out to all the Hall of Fame, the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame nominees for 2025. We got Carmelo Anthony, Dwight Howard, Sue Bird, Maya Moore, Sylvia Fowles, Billy Donovan. They put the actual 2008 Dream Team in there, which was aka the Redeem Team, and referee Danny Crawford all made the Hall of Fame this year. It's not the NBA Hall of Fame because the NBA doesn't have a Hall of Fame. It's actually called the Basketball Hall of Fame. So they account everything you do from your contributions from college and pros if you made it to the pros. So that's how they do that.
Man, congratulations to those guys, man.
Yeah. Was that first ballot?
Congratulations to all those guys, man. And the referee. And the referee got in there, man. I didn't know they do referees.
Yeah, referees. Yeah, referees, owners. They do owners, referees, commissioners, too. Carmelo and Dwight Howard are first ballot.
That's good, man. Congratulations, man.
Sue Bird and I believe Maya Moore too. Sue Bird for sure, but I think Maya Moore too. I don't know if any of you ever seen any of those two, but they awesome, man. Maya Moore probably one of the best basketball players, man or woman, to ever put on the shoes. Great athlete, man. Also, like I said, the whole Redeem Team. I don't know if y'all remember, but back in 2004, we actually finished third place in the Olympics, which was, come on, bro, we America. Why we finished in third place? So 2008, we had the Redeem Team. They pretty much beat everybody by 29 points. So congratulations to everybody who made Hall of Fame. Especially Dwight Howard. I'm really happy for him because he didn't make the top 75 for the NBA top 75 list, which was a robbery, but he's Hall of Famer now, so good for him. Also, breaking news, Alexander Ovechkin hitting up the hockey. He breaks Wayne Gretzky's all-time goals record today for 895 career goals. So Alexander the Great breaks one of Wayne Gretzky's, which at the time seemed unbreakable record, 895 goals. So congratulations, and Alexander Ovechkin. And got those out of the way. In March Madness, we had 2 games last night. Final Four. We had Houston taking on Duke. Duke was the overwhelming favorite pretty much for the whole year to win everything. Capture the flag, Cooper Flag. He's been most talked about dude probably in college basketball all year long. Consensus #1 overall pick. The America's next great white hope for basketball players. So it's really been on him to carry white basketball players because we haven't had an American-born white player. We got a lot of good foreigners, but we actually got an American-born player who's going to try to do some things in the NBA. And unfortunately, he had a good game last night. He scored 27. I think he had like 9 rebounds and like 5 or 6 assists, but came up short against Houston. I'm not going to lie, Snap. I know you're a Houston guy, but I can't stand watching how Houston plays offense. It's ugly. The whole game's ugly. The Houston goal is to make the game ugly, and they normally held the opponents to under 59 points a game. And this is like a real grindy, real ugly to watch kind of game. And they did their best. They held Duke to 67, which I think was one of the lows they had all year long. So congratulations to Houston for beating Duke in a really, really crazy game, especially towards the end. I think Duke went on I think they had 1 field goal in the last 10 minutes of the game, all free throws. So it was crazy. Houston came back and won that game. Crazy turnovers. Then my team, Florida, the other number one seed, played against Auburn, the other the number one overall seed in the tournament. 79-73. The referees tried their best to give Auburn the game, but Auburn didn't do their part, which was make baskets. Because the only thing they had to do was make baskets. The referees was holding the whistles in their pockets to half for about a good 6 minute stretch of the game, man. It was terrible. It was one of the worst officiated games in officiating history. They even was doing replays of some of the calls, and the replays were still getting it wrong. They were still not calling the stuff that they replaying. And I'm just like, what is going on here? Dude, I had a moment, dog. We had went out and I had oiled my hair, my beard up and shit real good. So I'm mad. I'm on the phone. I think I'm talking to Snap on the phone. Matter of fact, I'm scratching my head. I'm mad. I'm rubbing my eyes. I got all this damn oil in my eyes. I'm crying. I'm doing like this, like I'm fucking Itachi and Sasuke and shit. Then use my Rinnegan powers and Sharingan powers and overdid it. I'm doing like this here. It was crazy. I'm so pissed watching that bullshit. But Walter Clayton Jr., another 30-point game for the Gators. He helped us in there even when we were doing bad. He helped us in there. He took us home. He's been one of the best players in college basketball in the tournament. Probably the best player in the tournament. Hopefully he gets the recognition he deserves. Putting the Gators on his back. And good game. It was a good game after the referees, tightened up a little bit, but it was a tough stretch, man. But that's all I got for the sports. Once again, congratulations to all the Hall of Famers, Alexander Ovechkin, and Final Four. The finals tomorrow will be Houston versus Florida at 8:45 Eastern time tomorrow. So hopefully it's a good game. Hopefully the referees don't do what they was doing Saturday, and we'll see.
Shit, I want to just chime
So
in.
this is Matt. Go ahead, Tim. Go ahead, Bob.
Oh, yeah, I'm just want to chime in on some of the stuff because you actually kind of carried that very well as far as the bracket goes.
Yeah,
I was they're not my team, honestly, but I was surprised when Duke did get held and they got bounced out because the way they've been going about every game, it's kind of funny because I was just talking to my folks about it, and I was just like, my pops, we sitting there watching the game, I'm like, yeah, but I'm kind of scared for Duke. I just had this conversation the other day. I was like, I'm kind of scared for them because they blowing all these teams out, and I just know it's one of these days or between these next two games, they're going to have that bad game. And I was like, I wish they would have went ahead and had it. And I just felt I knew it was coming. I missed it though because I was somewhere else at the time, but just seeing it on paper and then going back to that last play and Cooper Flag, Cooper Flag barely fell short on that last shot.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. Because he had it. He just had it it was a good shot too. The dude tried to play defense. He got it within the 3-point line. It was a nice little 2-point mid-range.
Mm-hmm.
And he hits the.
I would have tried to get to the hole. I wouldn't have settled for a fadeaway. I mean, it was a good shot. It was the right person taking the shot. But me personally, I would have just had to drive that little dude to the hole, man. That big guy to the hole, man. You gonna have to fire me. I'm down one. I mean, and I'm in a free throw situation. I wasn't in a 1-for-1 situation. I was gonna get my 2 shots, and hopefully I was able to hit one of them at least. But they just bad, dude. Just like Proctor, number 5 for Duke, he couldn't hit a shot all tournament. This dude was lights out from 3 points. He was missing 3-pointers, 2s, free throws. He couldn't hit nothing yesterday. I think he was like 2 for 11.
Wow.
Schreiber, number 7, he did what he could do, but then he got exposed a little bit on offense. On defense towards in the second half. Duke just couldn't make shots. Houston did what Houston always do, man. They tightened down on defense and just made the game ugly. And that's their game plan. We're gonna make it ugly.
Held them to 67 points.
Yeah, and when the thing about it, they had 50 something at the half. They hit one shot. They hit one shot in the second half, bro. They hit one shot.
Yo, that's nuts. And yeah, I caught just a little bit of the Florida game before I had left the crib. And I see what you were saying. They was calling a lot of whistles in that game. And I'm just like, they trying to make Florida lose this shit. Like, I said that to my mom before you even said that. But I didn't think nothing of it. But I was like, man, because I knew that was your team. I was like, I don't know about this one, man. Yeah, but man. I seen they pulled it out because I went back and looked. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't let that stop them because, boys. I guess at some point, Auburn must have stopped scoring. Because
they couldn't hit shots either. The big dude, Broom, the big man, he had 12 in the first half. But the thing with Florida is they really big down low, and they got 4 guys in rotation, and that's 5 fouls apiece, man. And them big jokers putting hands up, and just wearing the other team's bigs down. They wearing them down because Broom was giving us all we could handle in the first half, and he had 1 point. I think he had 1 or 2 points in the second half. He was a non-factor in the second half completely. Then he got to the line a few times too, and he was clinging them off the backboard at the free throw line. So that was a big plus. They couldn't make shots either, and that like I said, the referees was giving them chances, but after so long, man. Hey, we can't keep giving you chances. You got to make it, so you got to help us too now.
Yeah, help me, help you.
So.
Yeah.
Did you see that double play? Like, it was a great play by the Gator. I think he was either the center or the power forward. He got that block on the Auburn dude that tried to do the layup, and then he goes down on their side. Oh no, they did a play that I don't think Auburn scored, and they came back down, and the point guard for Florida shot the ball. It was about to go in, and then he goaltended his own shot. I was like, ain't no way, bro. That block was amazing. I was like, damn, he blocked the shit out of that.
Yeah.
And then come down and make that dumb mistake. Like, I thought it was gonna be one of them games. Like, I thought Florida was gonna beat themselves because he was playing hard, but it was like, you gotta calm down.
Yeah. We turned the ball over a lot. That's one thing about us. We turn the ball over live. We can't do that against Houston. And Houston's going to make us. That's their game. They want to make you play bad, sloppy, and we play sloppy as it is. So it's going to be interesting to see. I hope we pull it out though.
But one thing I want to add before I do get to this little NBA, it's just like some stat things I wanted to talk about. But that I wanted to go back to that first ballot. You said it's just over your career. So like first ballot Hall of Fame. It's not including like you don't need rings or anything like that.
No, first ballot. First ballot means your first year eligibility. You make it in. That's what first ballot means.
Okay.
So normally, like say for instance, like in football, you have to wait like 5 or 6 years after you retire to get nominated for the Hall of Fame. Like say for instance, Peyton Manning. We know as soon as he retired, we know he was going to be first ballot getting in there, regardless of whatever happens, right? So after his 6 years of being retired was over with, he was nominated for a Hall of Fame and got in the first time. So first ballot, that's what first ballot means. You get in your first time being nominated.
Okay, I don't know why in my mind I always thought it meant something else.
No, that's what first ballot is. It's the first time you get nominated for it and you get in. That's what first ballot means. But what I was saying with the Naismith, with the Basketball Hall of Fame, it's not an NBA Hall of Fame. So anybody who's played basketball, college and pros, can be nominated for it because they take it. It's like a collection of what you did in basketball, pros and college together.
Okay.
Yeah. So even if you might have had an okay NBA career, but you was a college legend, you could still make the Basketball Hall of Fame.
That's dope. I like that they do that. That's dope. And I am happy for Carmelo. That was one of my favorite players.
Yeah.
So I'm glad he got up in there. But some things I still want to touch on real quick. Joker is still my MVP. I'm sorry.
Hey,
This
man.
man is I've never seen no season like this, man. He dropped 61 points the last game. I think it was another triple double, to be honest.
Yeah,
He's
61, 10, and 10. Yeah.
He's having a triple double, and he's in points, rebounds, and assists. He's top 2. And some he's top 1.
Yeah.
What is happening?
Yeah.
And he's a center.
Yeah. And then you look at him, you like, this him? He doing all that? Him?
And steals. I didn't even mention steal. He's number 2 in steals in league.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. But I get it with the SGA thing. I get it, but if we turn a blind eye to this, what are we doing? I don't know. I don't know how to. My hands is up in the air on that.
I'm with you. The only thing SGA got a little advantage in, they got like 12 or 15 more wins than Denver.
Yeah,
that's like the biggest thing. But statistically, Joker should win.
They pretty much told SGA. SGA was like, "Man, what I got to do to get the MVP and some respect?" It was like, "Well, you got to win more games." Then he wins more games, and like, damn, y'all still debating? Well, Joker's having the most historic season ever. So,
right?
Yeah, bro, we can't control what Joker was going to do this year.
Right.
He did, and he's doing everything right, but it's just like,
but
ignore Joker, like.
It's like you doing this, but that, but it's tough, man. Only thing, if he doesn't win it this year, what a cap this year offer him if they win the championship.
Yeah, he gotta. Yeah, that'd be nice. Or
if they win the championship, the MVP thing would be all well. It is what it is. But if they win the championship, I think it'll override if he lost the MVP this year.
Yeah. Just some quick shot pieces. Shout out to Curry, another 50-piece game. I think there was somebody else that also hit another 50, but I forgot who it was. But anyway, and liking how the Lakers are starting to click. I'm not going to lie to you. This last game they had against the Pelicans, James Doncic and AR-15 almost all dropped 30 points. And that's a problem when they start sinking like that. So that's going to be very interesting going into the playoffs. Like, I think they got something boiling up.
Yeah. I seen a stat the other day. Austin Reeves, AR-15, he's had, out of the last 6 games, he's had 4 30-point games. And that's your third man, so.
He's showing out. I just hope he keeps it up for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I had a conversation, though, with a friend of mine that tried to tell me if LeBron James was still injured, like if he was out, even in the playoffs, he thought that AR and Doncic could hold it down and get there. And in my mind, I'm like, there's no way.
No, not in the West.
I was like, there's no way. They need LeBron.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like, because AR ain't going to be scoring as many of them points. I mean, he said he was scoring more when LeBron was out, but at the same time, I was still like, but they still not going to win the game. He could score 45.
Yeah,
you ain't going to win the game.
You asking AR and Luka to do a whole lot
on offense and defense,
but they work so much better with LeBron being on the court because it's always like we still have to respect LeBron. If LeBron being gone, you got to respect Luka. Yeah, you got to respect AR, but you don't respect nobody else. But when all three of them on the floor at the same time, everybody in totality is involved. You know what I'm saying? Luka gonna open it up for LeBron and AR. AR gonna open it up for LeBron and Luka. LeBron gonna open it up for everybody. So it's like that's a big element. And then all of them are capable of scoring, giving you 30 points. You don't have there's not many other teams in the league outside of like the Celtics, that can get 30 points from 3 guys at will like this. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. And he still played a decent enough defense. LeBron does. Like
he does enough.
Yeah.
He does enough. Yeah. For his age, he does enough.
It's a big body in there, man. Like, but yeah. But that's my piece on the college and NBA sports that I've just been kind of looking at.
Okay.
So who winning in the end?
What?
Who's winning in the end?
The Final Four?
Yeah.
The college?
Yeah.
I'm going Florida, man. I can't go against my team.
Of course, you're
man.
going to go for Florida. Of course, you're going to go for Florida. So this is a battle between you and Snap.
Houston, hands down. Houston going, Houston got
that's
it.
It's gonna be a nasty game. I think Houston they hype because they beat Duke. Florida gonna have to overcome that, and it might get shaky. I ain't gonna hold you, Mac.
Yeah, but it goes back to what Mac said in the beginning when we started this podcast. Remember when we was talking about when we started talking about March Madness and the Sweet 16 and Final Four on how teams are always playing at a high level, and then when it gets to that time, shit start hitting the fan, shit start crashing. And so that's what happened to Duke. Everybody was expecting Duke to win, but hey, Duke got their ass handed to them. Somebody handed them an ass whooping, and nobody didn't see it coming. And it's just one of those things that you have to look forward to. It's one of those things that you get pissed off about, but at the same time, you be happy about, because it's pretty much like that in basketball too. It's like that in the NBA to a certain degree too. Like you got this team like Joker. Like right now, Joker is on a fucking tear right now. And then when the playoffs hit, what's going to happen? Is he still going to be on this tear? Or you know what I'm saying? Is pressure going to fuck around to get to him, but he going to get eliminated. So you got to keep your head on the swivel like that. You got to keep your head on the swivel like that, because we never know what shit was going to happen.
Is it a first for both of these teams, or
no?
Have they both been?
Houston's won. I think won with Five Slammer Jammer. That was back. What did they win up there? That was with Akeem Olajuwon and Clyde Drexler back in the 80s. Florida went. This is Florida's fourth time. We won 2, lost 1. Dan Mateen Cleaves and Maurice Peterson. Fuck them bastards. But we did win 2 in a row. We won 2 in a row with Joakim Noah, Al Horford, and Corey Brewer. Okay. We won, and matter of fact, the same year we won the first one, the college football team won the championship that same year too. The Tim Tebow era.
Oh, Florida was lit.
And we won in the baseball too. Hershey sound like he mad about that shit. I ain't trying to hear that.
Oh man,
Hershey like he don't want to hear none of this shit.
Yeah, Houston's won the championship before. They done win, I think, 2 or 3 times though.
Okay. Yeah, so this will be good.
Oh yeah.
It's not any of the expected teams that always usually make it to the end. So yeah, I like a nice little switch up.
Happy.
You know what? Interesting.
What happened?
And when's the finals again, Matt?
Tomorrow, 8:45 Eastern.
I'll be 8:45. Hey, I'm
Should
gonna have
be
to
on
rotate
CBS.
that and rest. Oh well, no, I don't need to rotate that. I can watch wrestling on Tuesday. It's on Netflix now. Go watch Raw on Tuesday.
Wait, you said tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah.
On a Monday?
Yeah, it's always done on Mondays.
Yeah,
I gotta get more tapped in. I'll be forgetting it's college, so like.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
I think the girls tonight and the guys are tomorrow.
I gotta get more familiar with the schedule. Jesus.
Shout out to the girls too, man. My bad. I forgot, man. South Carolina and shit. Who South Carolina playing again? South Carolina and UConn tonight.
Oh man, now you bring them girls, man. Yo, Michael Dole, get well soon. The what's my girl name?
Juju.
To Juju, man, that was crazy. I was low key mad, but I was like, damn, man. Yeah,
she's doing all right though. She won Player of the Year though. She got her something out the deal.
That's good. Yeah, you never want to see that. Not from the stars like that.
Nah.
All right, cool. All right, cool. Seems like we got the March Madness stuff out the way. Now we segue into the one thing that some of us are excited about and some of us are not. We're going to go ahead and segue into our WrestleMania predictions. So, well, they finally made. Well,
can I get
man, sure.
Get it out, though.
Sure, man. Go ahead, man. Get it off your chest.
The Mac
Get it off your chest.
All right. Now this is me. I don't know the true order. I don't know if even these matches gonna really happen. But this is what I'm predicting. Okay, I'm gonna give you a quick rundown. All right, I got for the Intercontinental Championship. I'm predicting Braun Breaker versus Penta versus Finn. I don't know if that's a match, but I'm pretty sure one of them is fighting Braun for that belt. But I got Penta winning. I got Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. I got Drew winning. I got Jade versus Naomi. Jade Cargill versus Naomi. I got Jade winning, and it should be a squash match. That match is over 5 minutes long. Shame on WWE. LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu for the U.S. Championship. I got Jacob Fatu winning. AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. I got Logan Paul winning. They gotta show that finishing move at WrestleMania. Logan Paul got the nasty. You got like one of the coolest moves in wrestling now. That new DDT is nice. Plus I don't like AJ Styles' record at WrestleMania, so it is what it is. CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns. I got CM Punk winning with Seth Rollins turning heel.
What?
It's his prediction.
Did I just hear that wrong?
Yep. No, you heard it right. His prediction.
What?
Yeah, I got CM.
Oh,
yeah, I got Punk.
Oh, wow. I'm very interested now.
So, Bianca, one of the other women's championships. I don't know which one women's championship. But Io, Bianca, and Rhea. I got Bianca Belair winning that match, and she's gonna be the new champ. Walter, aka Gunther. I'm not gonna call him Gunther. He's Walter to me versus Jey Uso for the championship.
He always Walter.
Right. I'm going with Jey Uso just so the crowd can do the little eat shit. I got Tiffany versus for the other championship. Tiffany what's her name? Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah.
Versus,
Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte.
Yeah, for the other women's championship. I got Charlotte Flair winning. She's gonna use the golden shovel and win her 15th. This is 15 now.
I think she's almost at 17, ain't she?
No, 14 or 15.
I think
14 or 15.
Now she's at 15 or she's at 15.
I think she's close to 17. Right, it's either
yeah, she's 15.
You know, her and Sasha's playing hot potato with that belt for a minute.
Yeah, it were. Okay, so whatever number she on, it's high. So she gonna win. And then for the championship match, main event, I see Cody Rhodes versus Cena. I got John winning the championship belt, beating Cody with Gangs of Foolishness. I predict extreme overbooking in that match. Extremely heavy overbooking in that match.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I got for my predictions. So.
All right. Snap, I'm going to go ahead and let you roll. I'll let you roll with yours.
All right. I'm going to do the championships kind of last, but yeah, I agree with you, Mac. That Jade Naomi, I got Jade just winning. I mean, yeah, Jade just going to win. She just probably going to squash her, and it ain't going to be long. That ain't even a go up and get you nothing. There ain't no intermission match, man. They ain't going to have time to do that, man. I think.
Right.
So yeah, I got Jade winning that one. Let's see, AJ and Logan. I got Logan Paul winning. I think he gonna get one of his influencer buddies to come out there and kind of screw over AJ one way or the other. Speed may come back out there. Who knows? They maybe get Casanat to come out there, man. And who knows, man? You know they all about that, man. They gotta get that going.
If he do come out there, somebody give his ass a receipt for me. But I'm just leave that alone. Go ahead with your prediction.
All right, so man, all right, the CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins. I got them. Honestly, I got them main event night 2. I got CM Punk winning, but I got him winning with the help. Somehow Paul Heyman's gonna. I don't know if he's gonna do it on purpose or inadvertently help CM Punk win, and they're gonna screw over Roman one way or the other, man. That's just what I think gonna happen. So what else? Okay, so I'm gonna do the women's tag match. They got a gauntlet match supposed to be happening Friday night, so I really don't know who's gonna win that because it's like a 6-way and the people in it is what it is. They got Bailey and Lyra teaming up, so I'm pretty sure they'll win. Those are the ones I can consider thinking is gonna win that gauntlet match. And I got Liv and Raquel just retaining easy. No problem.
I forgot all about them.
Shame on you, man. What is up with you against women today, man? I don't understand. Like, we're equal opportunity people, man. I don't understand what's going on.
I'm gonna give them a shout out later on in the
show. for the United States Championship, I was going back and forth. Honestly, I mean, LA Knight has a belt, but he really ain't been doing nothing with it. And it seems like right now, man, Jacob, they hot. Jacob's hot right now. Jacob Fatu, you know what I mean? And I got him. I don't know, man. Honestly, if I want to say, honestly, I really think okay, here you go. I think LA Knight will retain. Reason being, I think this is going to be the fallout of the new bloodline. I believe somebody's going to, one of them, Solo or what's the name, going to come out there. Tama Tonga going to come out there and they're going to screw over Jacob. Either that or somehow Braun comes out there, but I think they're gonna run that back and it's gonna be a 3-way. They're gonna have Braun Strowman, Jacob Fatu, and LA, and I think that's when Jacob Fatu go ahead and go ahead for win the US title. That's just my prediction. So we got the Women's World Championship. That's Io against Bianca. I think Io gonna retain. My thing is, I think Rhea's going to come out there, and the same thing with the U.S. title. I think they're going to have a triple threat later on down the line because Rhea's going to somehow get involved in that match. I don't see it going just Bianca and Io. I think Rhea's going to somehow get involved. So I see Io still retaining. Okay, so we got the Women's Championship. That's the Charlotte Flair and Trish Stratton. Yeah, Charlotte going to win. I mean, I like Trish. To me, she came a long way. Tiffany. My bad. I don't know why I said Trish. Tiffany. Yeah, she came a long way. Hey, man, they look alike, man. They got the same. I'm gonna leave that alone. But
no. You good? Go ahead.
No, man. Canada, Mike. They were sisters, man. Come on. But yeah, I got Charlotte retaining. You know, they're gonna continue that heel heat, man. She's gonna get a whole lot of heat for beating Tiffany.
God.
Yeah, I know, but she is.
Oh yeah.
And so for the heavyweight title, we got Walter against Jay. I got main event Jay. I think main event Jay gonna win. I think Walt, he gonna be fatigued. He gonna have to sit there and listen to that yeeting thing for about 30 minutes before Jay get to the ring. So Walt gonna be tired by the time he gets to the ring, man. So I think he's just gonna be woe out. Jay Uso gonna, super kick him 800 times.
Yep.
And and there you go. He gonna hold up the belt and everybody, and Pat McAfee gonna yeet. You know what I mean? That's gotta get that happening.
Him and Mike Cole gonna go crazy. That crowd,
Michael Cole may slip off that reinforced announcement table.
Let's hope that he don't. Let's hope he don't. Now we don't need Michael Cole. We don't need Michael Cole. Getting the hip surgery or anything like that.
Yeah,
you're right. We don't need Cole hurt, but boy, let me tell you something, boy. If that boy win that belt, that's gonna be the mustiest crowd ever.
Yeah, it is.
They're gonna be doing that shit all for the longest.
Oh man, a wave of funk, man. Oh my goodness.
Nah. No, absolutely
Everyone in Vegas, everyone in Vegas,
Yes.
please
Oh,
have deodorant on when you
right.
get ready to do your yeet. When
I'm
you
telling
yeet, please.
Or that hot dog buzz from the concession stand.
for so for the WWE the championship, the Cody against Cena.
Mm-hmm.
I think man, Cena gonna go ahead and win it. He newly healed, so and I think honestly, I think people starting to turn on Cody because he just I don't know, he too clean cut, man. I think it'll be better for him to chase right now, and so I think now the Rock ain't scheduled to appear, so I know it's gonna be overbooked. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I don't think the Rock he too busy doing whatever else to come out there and explain what happened, why he did what he did. I don't think the Rock coming out. I don't think so.
Lies.
They may have old Travis come out there, man, with his sage, man. Freaking choke.
Lies.
Oh man. I honestly, let's see. Man, I don't know. I really wish the KO out, man. I hate honestly. I hope it's a work. I hope he, I hope he it's a work, and I hope Randy Orton comes out there because of the punt. The whole thing is, KO don't want to get punted by Randy Orton, so he comes with this little neck injury. Which, man, I wish it would. I wish that match would happen, but I hope KO ain't hurt too bad. But if he is, man, I hope he gets well soon. But yeah, that's all my predictions right there.
Okay.
All right.
Let's
see here. Where to start? Where to start? All right. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get the women out the way first. So
thank you, Mike.
As far as the tag team, match, I actually don't see Liv and Raquel retaining. I don't see it. I think they're gonna go ahead and give it to Bailey and the other chick and Lyra. I think they're going to give it to them.
Do you know who's in the gauntlet?
Be a double champion. Yeah.
Because do you know who in the gauntlet? The 6 girls or whatever they got.
Not all of the 6 girls. I don't, but some of them. But that's the main reason why I think because right now. I'm looking at this from a standpoint of Lyra and Bailey, and right now Bailey don't have anything major going on right now. That's my main reason why I could see her and Lyra getting the belts, and honestly, this will also place a good opportunity on Liv and Raquel. You know what I'm saying? To actually go after the belts again in like a rematch. Now, if they got any of the girls from NXT, like if they got Last Legend and the other chick in that match,
they don't.
I could possibly see them.
Yeah.
I could actually see them if they do have them in that match, I could see them actually winning.
Yeah.
Hands down.
So I'll run off the team.
That would be a good opportunity.
They got Caden and Caden Carter and Chance, whatever. They got them girls. They got of course they got Bailey and Lyra. They have I ain't gonna say that one. They got Shayna Baszler and Zoe. I was gonna call them something else, but I'm gonna be good. They got them.
I know what they is.
Yeah. They got them. They got newly formed Maxine Dupree and Natalie or Natalia together. I can't see that going nowhere. And I think there's one other team I'm forgetting, but it's not none of the NXT girls.
They don't got Lash and the other chick in there?
Nope. They're not in it.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. They're not in it. I don't know why. And Nia Jax is hurt. Yeah, Nia Jax is hurt. So she's her and Kevin be in it. But yeah, it's weird. But yeah, I don't like the lineup of the 6 in the tournament, man. You can only Maxine. I can see Maxine there winning, but it's more than likely gonna be Lyra and Bailey. And I mean, I don't know.
That's what I believe.
Yeah.
Well,
they ain't gonna have
that's my take on that.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, so that's my take. Once I seen that Lyra and Bailey was involved in it, I was like, yeah, they winning.
Real quick. I know who it is. I
got it. The other 2 teams, yeah.
I know what Keith Lee's girlfriend name is.
No, let's go call them Longback Meechin and
Meechin and B-Fab.
Yep.
Yeah,
and they got the Secret Service going too. Yeah, the Alba Fire and Piper Niven. Those are the other 2 teams I didn't mention. Yeah. So
really,
yeah, I can kind of see them winning, but man, what's name them are heels, so I don't see them 2 going because I can see them with all the gold, the Secret Service with all the gold, which I think would be pretty cool to do. Yeah, pretty cool angle.
Yeah, but it's also interesting that you got B-Fab and Mia Yim in there.
It ain't nothing interesting about that. They're gonna be the first one gone.
They're gonna be the first ones out. First one's out. First one's out.
B-Fab ain't did shit on main roster since she been there, man. But
she's starting to get TV time now, finally. So can't knock that. She's starting to get TV time now. Huh? You said what, man?
Taking pins.
Go ahead, speak your piece.
That's what I'm saying. If taking pins important, I guess.
Hey, everybody got to. Everybody start out eating pins back if they ain't well known. Everybody start off eating pins. They ain't well known, man. They start off as jobbers. So we'll see where that goes. Now she keep on eating. Now she eat pins 3 months from now. Then. We got a female version of eater of pins. So
she been eating pins since Swerve been gone, man. She been eating pins since Swerve been gone. So
she ain't been really been in that many matches though, Matt. That's what I'm saying. The matches that she have been in, yes, she has been pins, but she been mainly a backup for the Street Profits, mainly. She mainly been that.
Are they're supposed to wrestle right against what's the name, Machine Gun?
Motor City Machine Guns.
I don't know if that's Friday or if that's WrestleMania. Oh, I think it is WrestleMania. WrestleMania. Yeah, that's it.
I think DIY will definitely get involved in that though.
Yeah.
DIY is going to get involved in some capacity, and it's going to turn around and might end up being another triple threat match.
Yeah, we got 3 of them. All right,
we got that. But just by them being in WrestleMania, we don't know if they're going to be on the card or if they're going to be on the kickoff show. So we don't know that neither. But it would be nice to see Street Profits on the damn card for a tag team match. You can have it like it's one of the first matches. It don't matter. But as long as they're on the actual card, that's what I'll give a damn about. Because they deserve to be on the fucking card. Yep. Just saying. All the time that they both put in, they both deserve to be on the fucking card. So, we segued way into the guys. So, let's go ahead and get the women's out the way. So I got Lyra and Bailey winning. Far as that match go with, what's that other match? We got the match with I'm gonna go with the Tiffany and Charlotte match.
Mm-hmm.
I actually don't see Charlotte winning. I actually don't. I see Tiff winning. I see Tiff winning and Charlotte winning and Charlotte going after the belt afterwards. I see that happening. So can't predict what exactly is going to happen with that. But I definitely see Tiff winning. But man, so far as the match go with Bianca and Io and Oh, that's going to be a triple threat match, by the way. That's my prediction.
Yeah,
because they fight on Monday, and something's going to happen tomorrow, and Rhea, Io, and Bianca is going to be a triple threat match in Mania. That's going to be a triple threat match for the title. I do got Bianca winning, but Naomi is going to come out to help her.
Mm-hmm.
I got Naomi going out there to help Bianca win the belt. Bianca ain't going to see it coming neither. She ain't going to see it coming. Naomi's going to go out there and help, and Bianca's going to play, quote unquote, play like that shit didn't happen. Like I wasn't involved in this and all of that shit, but we all know that's not true because people thinking that Bianca ain't finna turn heel. Bianca's turning heel, and if she don't, then it could be one of my wrong predictions, but Bianca's definitely walking out with the belt with the help of Naomi.
I can see it's a heel champ tonight after WrestleMania.
Yeah, exactly. Far as Jade and Naomi goes, I don't think it's going to be a squash match like y'all think. I just don't see that. I don't see that being a squash match. I see it just being a match, but it's going to be a little shorter than most. I don't see it like it's a played out just squash match. But, Jade is going to win and Naomi, but it's going to be, what's the word that I'm looking for? Something is going to happen in that match, and it's going to be like Naomi's going to have a fighting chance, but then some shit is going to happen, and then Jade is going to win. So that's my prediction on that. And so that's the women's side. As far as the guys go, with the LA Knight and Jacob Fatu, LA Knight is going to retain. I'll be surprised if Jacob win at WrestleMania. Jacob's probably not going to win until after Mania. Jacob is the hottest right now, and it would make sense to put the belt on him sooner rather than later. But I still don't think Jacob is going to win because, like Chris said, like Snap said, that's going to be the culmination of the whole bloodline shit exploding, and Solo's not going to like the fact that he's close to winning the belt and Solo's going to interfere. So LA Knight is definitely going to retain. Tag team belts at Mania, if it happens, Street Profits retaining. I got them retaining with that. Of course, might head to TLC. And then after that, we'll see when that happens. But TLC is happening after Mania, most likely. The Walter and Gunther match, we all got Jay winning because he got the most hype right now. So Jay Uso winning, everybody is going to be yeeting all across the thing. So so everybody's going to be yeeting. So that's going to be pretty much cool.
Gonna be
Mac ain't gonna be yeet. Mac might punch his damn TV. That's what Mac might do.
Well, Sam, cancel my subscription.
And then I definitely got Drew beating Damian Priest. I got Drew beating Damian Priest as well. I got that. I see that coming. So if he don't beat Damian Priest, I'm gonna be surprised if they put Damian Priest over against Drew, because they've been fucking over Drew ever since God knows when. So I hope that Drew gets a good win in Mania. The match between Punk, the triple threat match, Self, Punk, and Roman. Punk's definitely winning, and it's going to be with the help of Paul Heyman. And Self's definitely turning heel in that main event. He's turning heel. If he don't turn heel during the main event, he's going to turn heel after Mania. So Self is definitely turning heel. I think afterwards, after Mania as well, some crazy shit is going to happen, and Paul Heyman is going to be with Punk, and Punk might. Well, Hershey didn't like this shit at all either.
No.
Hershey Hershey
You
was
don't like none of that. You don't none of that.
no. Hershey was like, no, nigga, no. That's crazy. And as far as the Cody match, Cody and Cody and other guy, damn, I forgot the name already.
Cena?
Cody and Cena. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. God. Cena's definitely winning. Cena's definitely winning. The Rock and Travis Scott is going to show up, Chris.
I hope not, Travis.
They making it
Why
seem
The Rock
like
and Travis?
they're showing up. The Rock and Travis Scott showing up. No, you're not missing shit. I said it right.
That's
The
a
Rock
weird
and
pairing.
Travis Scott.
Oh, you know
It
what?
was a weird pairing to see Travis Scott slap the shit out of Cody and bust his eardrum, but hey,
Get that
it
receipt.
happened.
He needs
Yeah.
to get that.
I actually got to go see that clip because I heard about that. I haven't seen the clip yet.
Yeah,
but for some reason I thought you were saying.
so-
I thought you was talking about somebody else. That was my bad.
No,
Go
I'm
ahead.
talking about the Travis Scott. The Travis Scott, yes. Him and The Rock will be there. And they're going to cause Cody that match, and Cody is going to lose. Which should be a huge shift that's going to happen. So don't know if Cena's going to actually go home with I don't know how it's going to be after he gets the belt. Are they going to are they going to do another thing like they did with him and Punk did back in the day? Hold another tournament for a championship, and then Cody wins that belt, and then Cena shows up with the real belt, and like, who's the real champion? Will the real champion please stand up? Shit. So, that's a possibility. They could do a play on that. That's a huge reach, by the way. Just want to let everybody know that's a huge ass reach if that do happens. But I definitely got Cena winning. But that's overall my WrestleMania predictions.
Okay.
That's pretty much my take on that.
This is very random. It just popped in my head. But does Wale still do stuff with WrestleMania, like WrestleMania or wrestling?
He go to him.
I thought he
go to him.
I thought he had something with them.
Nah, he did.
He had something with the he had something with the New Day before they exploded.
Yeah, he did a couple pay-per-view songs and stuff, but he don't do like nothing like in ring or nothing like that. He just
I thought he did something like in the background. Like, I didn't know like he had some deal with like not like an ambassador deal, but like he was doing something with WrestleMania because he was an artist. His name was attached to it, but he's really
he performed. Yeah, he came and performed one year, but
nothing behind the scenes, like helping out with like production. Okay.
No,
nothing major like that. He did a couple performance for that, and he did Big E recent theme song. He did Big E's recent theme song before Big E, had to hang it up, and that song was bumping too. That was probably one of my favorite songs that he did. Was Big E's theme. Was actually pretty damn cool.
Oh,
but that's my take on that's take on WrestleMania, man. We got anything else before we wrap up?
Yeah, real quick. So Cena, he announced his retirement tour in January of this year, so he still got time. Like, he got all the way to next year.
Exactly.
To kind of hold that belt for a little bit. But I do see him walking. I think it'd be nicer for him to walk away with the belt, to be honest with you.
He said
I want to see it.
WrestleMania though, like, he's not gonna make it to the next WrestleMania. The thing is though, how they gonna turn him back as a good guy? Because he's not gonna retire here.
Nah, he ain't gonna retire. Hell no. He's gonna
No,
retire.
I can see that. I can see that culmination in SummerSlam, Mac. SummerSlam will probably be the huge culmination of that, because I can see The Rock doing stupid shit to piss Cena off, and what I'm saying, doing little shit like, you my boy, and you need to do this, and you the reason why you doing, The Rock being The Rock. The Rock being the Rock and being the overbearing heel that he is, and pissing Cena off, and then we could see the rematch of Cena and Cody at SummerSlam, the build up to that, and then the culmination of that happening and Cena actually turning good and all of this shit. And
I see him shaking hands at the end of that match type thing. That'll be him turning face again.
Y'all keep going, bro. Somebody at my door.
You good, man? So that's pretty much what that is. That's pretty much what that is. We got anything to wrap up before we head up to before we head to the next segment?
Nah, I'm good.
I don't got nothing.
Tim, you got any questions? Because you usually have questions around about this time.
Right. I was looking up just a few of the people, like on the lady side, just to see what was going on with that. But surprised I didn't have too many questions. I mean, I know I'm going to be tuning in, so that's going to be interesting. I'm curious about this new DDT that Mac was saying Jake Paul has. I'm like,
I forgot about the prediction. I didn't even know Logan and AJ was fighting, bro.
Yeah,
I didn't
he kind of called him out.
I didn't know they was fighting. So I guess I could have Logan going over in that match because the type of person AJ is. AJ is always about putting over talent. So AJ Styles has always been about that. He's always been that type of person that if his new blood coming into the business, and if it's really hot or is it really good enough for him to put over, I can see AJ putting over Logan Paul. I can see that. So I can see Logan Paul winning. But once again, I need to see more of Logan Paul. I mean, we starting to see him more. We started to see him a little bit more, but he still seems like he's a part-timer to me. So I need Logan Paul to get more invested and take this shit more seriously. That's just my take. Respect him as a fucking character and an athlete. Respect the fuck out of him out of that. Because he got he's a fantastic athlete and he's such a great heel. So it sucks not to see him on TV more. So I want to see that. That's my only gripe with Logan Paul. That's pretty much my only gripe that I have about him.
Clips I be seeing.
But as far as he does, Logan Paul is great, man. He's a great in-ring talent, man.
Yeah.
Great in-ring talent, a great character, athletic as fuck. He's fantastic, man. He's great. They just got him on this part-time shit. And he could do a whole lot more. He could do a whole lot more, man. So if they pair him up with the right people, man, Logan Paul could be a heel. He could be a tremendous heel, man. Or a good face, but I don't see that happening. I don't see him being a face at all. But back to while Mac is away, we could definitely chime in a little bit and briefly on Charlotte Flair's situation.
Okay.
On Charlotte Flair's situation.
What's going on
now? Snap, we talked about this before. We chimed in a little bit about this last night.
Oh, okay.
That promo, I'm not going to sit up here and lie. I ain't going to sit up here and lie. That promo they did on SmackDown between her and Tiff, that was rough.
It was.
That was rough, man. That was rough. Vibe, if you go back and listen to it, bro, her and Tiff, that was a rough promo. And to make it so bad about it, what made it rough was Chicago. Chicago didn't even let Charlotte talk, bro. So it was that bad. They booed her so hard, like they didn't even give a fuck what Charlotte was saying. They was like, "Fuck you, boo.
He was getting real
Boo.
frustrated. She
Charlotte
just
was
went ahead and
like,
told Tiffany, "Here,
Charlotte
just
was,
go ahead and talk."
yeah,
Basically,
yeah, it was that bad because
yeah.
every time she uttered the word like boo, but I boo.
Oh, so they really don't fuck with her.
So, boo.
Yep.
It was
Damn.
terrible, bro. It was terrible, man. And the thing about it, and the thing about Charlotte, man, the bad thing about it, man, Charlotte is a huge talent. And yeah, I mean, she gets caught up in situations, but it's mainly how WWE books her. She tried like probably on 2 or 3 separate occasions to come back as a face, but the crowd would not let her do it. The crowd won't let her do it, man. The crowd like, why you force feeding this bitch to us? Boo! Like how we felt about Cena. Like how we felt about John Cena at the time when he was hot, when they was force feeding us to Cena. And us smart fans didn't like it. But the casuals was cheering. But this time with Charlotte, it's the same thing with Charlotte. Charlotte is like the female Cena now.
But ain't
She's
nobody
pretty
cheering.
much the female version of Cena. Ain't nobody cheering for her ass. It's like she tried to come back as the baby face, and they was like, bitch, you ain't no baby face, you a heel. Boom! What the fuck? Like, what the fuck, man? I actually want to see babyface Charlotte, man. I actually want to see it. But every time she comes back, the crowd won't let it, man, because WWE always put her automatically in the title picture. And that's the main reason why the crowd don't like it. Because they automatically as soon as she comes back, she don't have to earn it. She automatically in the title picture again. So it's like, what the fuck? So I would like to see a babyface Charlotte actually chasing the title for a change instead of just being thrown at the top. But that's my take. That's my take on that. That's what's been going on with Charlotte. And of course, I still don't think she fully recovered from that damn divorce and all of the crazy shit that she got going on. So hopefully her mental health is good, man, and hopefully her mental health is good and everything else is straight. But this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy how she just how the crowd just like, fuck you, boo, nigga. It's just tremendous hate for her, bro. So I don't know. Anybody got to take on it, Mac? I'm pretty sure you probably got to take on it. I think you said something in the chat about that briefly.
What, Charlotte being? I don't think she'll ever be able to be a good guy ever again, unless she go to another company. But I mean, it's just gonna be natural hate. I think the only time she's gonna consider being good is like when she close to retiring, and then like if the crowd know or they kind of like play up to it that she might be hanging it up. But as far as anything else, she's gonna always be a heel, and that just is what it is. But shit, for a long time though, a lot of people don't remember. Shoot, when we was even a little before we were born, Ric Flair was always a heel.
Yep,
So it was like he didn't really start getting cheered until like his time. He was passed through in the ring, so he was like, so it's just natural, man, for her. I mean, she plays a better heel anyway. She even looks like a heel. So I mean, she tried when she came back, and it just like the crowd wouldn't let it happen, like you said. So it was like, fuck it. And she was smart enough to know that she wasn't gonna try to like play it off. She was like, man, fuck this shit. Throw the script out. So we gonna they want me to be bad, I'm gonna be bad. So
yeah. All right, cool. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the next segment. And we are in